Namaste, Jai Bharat. In my nation, as a Hindu, it was never in your childhood or it was never in your growing up experience that somebody tells you that religion is not good or this religion is not good. So, almost everyone in this nation, almost every Hindu grows up in a similar way that we don't don't have anything against someone who belongs to a different faith, because this multiplicity and plurality of faith is already inbuilt in our tradition. In the same house, somebody goes to Shiva temple, somebody goes to Sri Krishna temple, etc., etc. So these things are different in the sense multiple, not really different. They are varieties, they are variants, but then they don't contradict. And in the same manner, this is the Hindu mindset. We see different faiths, and we see these different faiths coexisting. Well, that is because of a Rig Veda, where the Rig Veda concludes they are asking Sangachat from Sambhadatam, which says that you coexist. So multiplicity and plurality of nature is the nature of nature. And faith system is like that. Different people can have different faiths. So that's how a Hindu grows up. He doesn't distance himself from different faiths, and he doesn't find differences with other faiths. He just accepts it and respects it as somebody else's faith. That's how I also grew up, like many others. In fact, most others. Then suddenly you come across differences in a very funny way, and you find a state, that's Pakistan, sponsoring terrorism. So if you call the defense as a state apparatus, there are ingredients in the defense like Army, Navy, Air Force. That's a chronology. Army comes first because Army came first, and Navy, of course, naval vessels, and the Air Force is the youngest among the defenses. These are the three forces normally, apart from the paramilitary, normally that operates for any nation. And Pakistan is an exclusive phenomenon, and unfortunately I have to add, there are many such exclusive phenomena in the world. Pakistan is one place where you have a fourth estate, that's the terrorism. So terrorism has become an institution in the Pakistani society, and also quite other few radical societies where terrorism is an instrument. It has become an ideological state apparatus, if I borrow that expression from Louis Althusser. It has become an ideological state apparatus for them to operate with all kinds of functional and structural existence of this thing. So Pakistan is a nation with terrorists free flowing, terrorism free flowing. Terrorist outfits are getting trained, facilitated, trained, and all kinds of things. You just open your eyes and look at the history of Pakistan, you will find these things existing. And there are many outfits. And don't think that these people are coexisting. They can't coexist because they don't have the epistemology of coexistence of the multiple and plural. They don't have. These kind of things are not built into their system of existence. So they don't have such things. So they have differences, they quarrel, at times they kill one another, and at times they draw swords against one another. All these things are a part of the game. They're all inbuilt in the kinds of ideological state apparatus which Pakistan is operating with. Now there are many such outfits like Jaish-Eh-Md, Lashkar-e-Tayyiba, etc., etc., etc. Like Iran has got Hamas. What is the Hamas? Other than an established, facilitated, supported terrorism network with underground tunnels. Look at that. And then what is Hezbollah? And what the Houthis are? And what the other terror outfits you find in the world are? Maybe the people sponsoring behind may be different. And Pakistan had crossed all the limits, even to print Indian currencies using similar plates, thanks to the treachery of some people who were ruled at those days. and getting them in huge containers, getting them pumped into our society to their own people, of course, to all the Muslims only, to all radicals, not all Muslims obviously, to the radicalized people. And with that, they were almost making havoc in the society until the demonetization came into existence. Very thoughtful of our Prime Minister, very thoughtful and very daring. Nobody else will take such strong steps. He shall do it because for him Rashtraya Swaha Idam Namama is the principle. Nation first is nation first and is nation first. Now he functions like that. So he doesn't care, he is not afraid. He need not to be afraid. If he is afraid, all of us are afraid. And he can't and we won't. Let's come back to the point. So there are such outfits. Now, these people shall reap as they sow, even if no one does anything. This, what's his name? Masood Asad. Masood Asad is supposed to be the Jaish-Eh-Md Supremo. His two brothers are killed. One brother, his name is Tahir Anwar, is eliminated today, it seems, today or yesterday somewhere. And these people still won't end anything. He would still speak the same way. He would still stand behind the mic and spill venom against Hindus. He calls for Gazwa Hind. He thinks that he will occupy all for Bharat. He can do this. And many like him had been doing it from the beginning. From the beginning. Whichever beginning you can fancy, that is the beginning. From that time they were doing it. And they have only brought destruction to themselves. But yet these people go on. So, it's Jaise Karne Vaise Bharni in Hindi. As you sow, so you reap. You get the results from how you do what you do. And who are they saving? Of course, they have a justification in the belief that they are trying to save the divine, because these people are convinced that the real life is not this life what you really experience, but the life that is impending after death. My God, such kind of idea that after death you're really going to live. But what do you live? They don't use any common sense. They don't use any reason to understand this kind of things. What you don't understand is that you don't understand. Don't speculate and speculate for your comforts. In anticipation, all your unfulfilled dreams, you don't expect to be getting fulfilled after you die. That's a big foolishness. Whosoever is behind it, whosoever is teaching you that, they are taking you for a ride, because these people are themselves taken for a ride by somebody else, and the taking for a ride chain continues. And this terrorist outfits thrives and flourishes. Easy money, that's one reason, practical reason, immediate reason, right in front of it, easy money, quick money, not much of effort. Risk, of course, risk always is rewarding, because after death everything is there. Anyway, this man's brother got killed. Anyone is getting killed is not good, that's one thing. But then someone who is a permanent pain in the posterior should be getting eliminated. We shall meet again. Namaste. Jai Bharat, Jai Sri Ram.